Ladies and gentlemen, the day is finally here where I'm going to be releasing all of my FNAF maps to the public for you guys to be able to download. Since my first Addon reviews, I've been questioned why don't I put my FNAF maps up for download, but today is finally the day where you are going to be able to download these maps for yourself. A few days ago, I did a live stream where I had to prepare all of these maps for download, and I wanted to make them a bit better so that way when you guys download them, you would get the best possible experience. We had a ton of fun on that live stream. I highly recommend you go check the VOD if you're curious on what we do in that live stream. I personally thought it was a lot of fun to hang out with you guys. This is so boring, I know. So this is going to be a 4-part series where I review these maps that I used for my Addon reviews, and since this was the most popular, today's video is going to be covering the FNAF 1 map, which you can download with the link in the description down below. This video is really just going to be a tour of what you should expect when you download the world in the video description down below. So without further ado, let's check out this map. So when you spawn in the world, you should end up in a room that looks similar to this. In case I've done everything right, you should end up here. If I haven't, then we're going to have some problems already. But this is just the starting room where we have all the credits. So let's just go ahead and start with those. Map made by me. Obviously, I make all of my FNAF maps for my Addon reviews. There's some case scenarios where I don't do that, but more times than not, I make my own maps. However, I couldn't have done it without the creators who make all the amazing add-ons and texture packs right here. We have Danny Fox, Adam Taylor, Pendrino, and Agalize Gamer, who made all of these amazing add-ons that have been used for this world. So a huge shout out to these 4 creators here who really made this map possible, because without them I'd be building maps using vanilla blocks, and let me tell you, that wasn't the prettiest looking. Moving on from the credits, you're going to find this board for disclaimers, and this is really just if you're using this map for your own content. If you are, then please keep the credits in mind and leave links to everyone's channels in the description, not just my own, but all of the add-on creators and resource pack creators who have put their time and work to make this possible. So just in case you're going to make content from this map, make sure you read this disclaimer because it's very, very important. However, there is only one thing left to do now, and that is to hit this button and start our tour of the FNAF 1 location. Not hand unit says enjoy your stay at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, and here we are. If you watched the live stream, you should recognize where we are, as this was one of the builds that we did. So we're going to start at the entrance of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Of course, we have all the wonderful decorations around that really make this place feel possible, and already you can see a little Easter egg I decided to throw in. You can see Danny Fox right there. I thought it'd be a little fun, just a little fun Easter egg to add Danny Fox here, as he is one of the creators who helped make this place possible. So you can see all the amazing decorations, all the balloons, the posters look absolutely incredible. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So here we're going to have an employees only section, just where you're going to get your tickets to be able to come into this place. In case you've got a family or a party coming over, you're going to need a bunch of tickets. That way they know who is who and who is allowed in. Of course, we have the amazing plushies here. In fact, I think, yep, you can honk that one's nose. That one is from Danny Fox's most recent FNAF add-on. Of course, you got the cupcake up there because you can never forget the cupcake. And here, it's just a simple locker. There's nothing here. You can hide in this if you want, in case you're doing a hide and seek or a role play or whatever you decide to do with this map. That's just a nice little locker right there that you can hide in to stop the animatronics from finding you. Out here, we've just got a few stools just in case you're waiting for other family members or other members of your party. We want the customers to have the best experience they possibly can, because, you know, at Fazbear Entertainment, we value customer satisfaction here. However, safety is, yeah, it's a bit of a questionable one. Speaking of rules, you can find them right here. I just thought it would be a good idea to have it right at the entrance, so just that way you know what rules are important. But before we continue on, I need to shout out Victor for finding the hidden cup of tea in my last Addon review. Congratulations, you were the first one to find the hidden cup of tea, which I will be hiding once again somewhere around this location. So if you find a hidden cup of tea somewhere in this video, then make sure you timestamp it down in the comments below, and the first person to do so will get a shout out in my next Addon review. So keep an eye out for that, because there is a hidden cup of tea somewhere hidden around this location. Also, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, I would really appreciate that as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and enter in the main party room here, and look how magical this looks with all of these decorations. Now, I have showed this map before during my FNAF reviews, I believe, when we reviewed Funtime Lefty's FNAF 1 add-on and Danny Fox's FNAF add-on. However, it's changed quite a bit since then. As you can see, first of all, we added in the puppet during the live stream, because the puppet is in FNAF 1. If you remember in the FNAF 2 cutscenes, you can see the puppet staring down Freddy on the show stage. So I thought it was really important to have the puppet here at the entrance of the location, just here, so that way he's out of everyone's way, but he's still there. So it's kind of like the security puppet, the unofficial security puppet of the location, standing right next to the entrance here. So yeah, the marionette standing creepily in his box right there. I think it was a really cool attention to detail. And just moving across from the puppet, you can see all of the arcades that the children are going to be able to play while here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. You know, all the wonderful arcades that you're not going to be able to play yet. I don't think we're that advanced in Minecraft just yet that you're able to play arcades. However, I do think that in the next upcoming years is going to be possible to do that. So that's really exciting. And of course, you're going to need the pizza itself. So over here, we have the party area where kids are going to be able to sit down and enjoy said pizza here. So there is a lot of chairs here and a lot of tables. So if you've got a massive roleplay or something, there should hopefully be enough chairs for everyone to have a sit down and watch the show stage with Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica performing up on the show stage here, looking absolutely amazing. Let's go ahead and honk Freddy's nose just for good luck. There we go. You might as well honk Freddy's nose while we're here. So yeah, we got the amazing show stage here with all the amazing models used for this location. We have the show speakers because you need everyone to hear what's going on in the establishment. You know, we want the best experience for the customer, so the music is going to be blasting in this tiny little room here. It might get pretty loud. So if we move over to back here, you can find the prize corner where of course we're going to have all the amazing plushies. Once again, there's barriers up here to stop anyone from jumping over, especially the animatronics, because if you're not using the animatronic costumes and it's just the regular AI of the mob, it's gonna go absolutely crazy. So I've blocked off quite a few areas where animatronics might get stuck, but I still think it makes the place feel so good. I mean, look at all these cardboard cutouts. They look so cool. You might not see all of this stuff in FNAF 1, but it's still really cool to use your own imagination just to picture what this place would look like. So instead of just having a simple out of order sign, we have this giant cardboard cutout of Foxy saying out of order, even though he's performing up on the show stage. I don't know, you can do whatever you want once you have this world up for download. But we might as well move on to this side of the building since we're already here. Once again, we have more of these amazing looking posters with Foxy saying playtime, eating time with Chica, fun time with Freddy, and party time with Bonnie there. And Bonnie's looking very sleepy, isn't he? And these amazing cardboard cutouts, I love these so much. These are actually the same models used from Danny Fox's FNAF 1 add-on. However, Pendrino made this for his own resource pack. So these are probably my favorite parts of the add-on, are these giant cardboard cutouts of the animatronics, because they just look so good. So let's move on to the parts and service room here. You can see the employees only sign on the door and on the wall here, just to know that you're not supposed to come in here if you're not part of Fazbear Entertainment staff. But yeah, the parts and service room, you've seen this before. This is probably the room that I didn't change at all because I thought there was enough here. So of course we have the endoskeleton sitting at the end of the table. That is a must-have for your FNAF 1 location. All of these custom heads are actually from Adam Taylor's FNAF 1 add-on. Since Danny Fox didn't have any of this for his FNAF 1 add-on, I decided to use Adam Taylor's FNAF add-on, and honestly they still work amazingly. I love all the decor that Adam Taylor has put into his add-ons just as much as Danny Fox's. Here we have the obvious, you need the guitar stand for a spare guitar for Bonnie just in case his breaks. We have a spare speaker here just in case one breaks as well, and of course all of the custom heads in case an animatronics falls off or something like that. So let's move on to the other side of the main party room here, where we are going to find the kitchen right here. Once again, another employees only sign. But if we go ahead and walk in the kitchen here, you can see all the amazing decorations, and this is part of the furniture add-on that I was talking about. You can see all of these amazing looking ovens which actually function, which is amazing. You've got fridges as well here which work. We've got sinks which, guess what, they work as well, which is amazing. All of these kitchen cupboards, more stoves right here, and just some countertops here with a bunch of cupcakes on top just to decorate the place. And of course you have all the pizza hanging up on the walls. Now these are hopefully decorative pizzas and not the pizza that the customers are going to be able to eat, because if the chefs are throwing the pizza up on the walls, yeah, we might have a bit of problem there. Now you might have noticed this area right here. This is actually recreation of the parts and service mode from FNAF VR Help Wanted, where you repair Chica. So we have the canister up here here, we can hit the button and just deploy all the gases that will get rid of the bugs surrounding Chica. So I thought it would be cool to have it in the kitchen anyway, because I mean, having this chemical button to get rid of all the bugs off the pizza and such, because you know you're going to need that. So I thought it was a good idea just to have it in the kitchen. We don't know what's in the kitchen because we still haven't seen really the kitchen from FNAF 1, so I used my imagination a bit here, put the canister up there, just a little bench here where you can sit the animatronic on top of, and yeah, I think it's a nice attention to detail because we don't know exactly where this is supposed to be in the FNAF location. Now let's move down the corridor right here where you're going to find even more decorations. Now we're going to the more decrepit part of the location. You can see we've got hanging broken lamps from the ceilings, some more drawings from the kids hung up on the walls. I put this glass around the location. You might have noticed this is supposed to resemble a trash can because there's no trash can model yet that I've seen in any add-on. So using this, I think it works pretty well as a trash can. At the very end of the corridor, I went ahead and put a supply shelf with all of your needs. You've got all your chemicals, your spare toilet paper, a brush right here, and an actual trash can right there, which unfortunately I couldn't put over there. But yeah, just a small little detail like that. I'm pretty sure it's not actually there in the FNAF location, but I just wanted to fill up this space right here. And of course right here we now have the secret newspapers. I decided to put the secret newspaper instead of the usual newspaper there. So here we have the 5 children now reported missing, suspect convicted newspaper right here. Now let's move on to possibly my favorite part of the map, the office. And what's cool about the office is that it should be fully functional. Starting with the phone here, you can hear it ringing in the background, being very loud. You can go ahead and answer it as well. So now we have phone guy talking and he's very loud. So yeah, if you are doing a roleplay or trying to reenact FNAF 1, you can go ahead and have phone guy playing in the background, but he's loud, so we're gonna go ahead and mute him. I'm the one talking here, Scott. I've went ahead and put some TV monitors up on the desk to reenact all the monitors that would be on the desk. Of course, you have the Celebrate poster up on the wall here. You cannot forget that when making your own FNAF location. We have some wires hanging down from the ceiling just to make the office feel a bit more withered, more forgotten from Fazbear Entertainment. But the most important part about the office is its functionality with the lights and doors. So let's go ahead and flip the power for the location off. This button right here is what is going to be able to turn all the lights off in the location just in case you want a night mode. And now the only light in the building is this lamp in the office right here. So if we go ahead and test the doors and the lights, you will go ahead and see that the lights function like that. So if we want to go ahead and check what's in the hallway, we can just go ahead and flick that light. And if there is something in the hallway, we can go ahead and close the door just like that. Of course, the light still works just in case we want to check if any animatronic is still hiding behind the door. So yeah, both doors are fully functional. These took a lot of time and were probably the biggest challenge from making the map in the live stream. The only problem we really had with that was me being silly trying to overcomplicate things. This is definitely my favorite part of the map, is the functioning office. I mean, we got the doors, we got the lights, we got everything a functioning office needs, including the door sounds playing as you hit the door levers. So I think that is really good attention to detail right there. And I have to thank chat for that one because I almost forgot to add the sounds while we were doing this. And if you are curious on how to make your own FNAF doors like how I have, then be sure to check the live stream where I do it live, where you can kind of just follow along what I'm doing. Or if you are still confused, then let me know down in the comments below and I will definitely be making a separate video explaining how to do what I've done here. So let's go ahead and move out the office and enter this corridor here where we're going to find the lovely Let's Party Freddy poster that always sits right there. Of course, sometimes it's going to turn into Golden Freddy, however, that's not a feature of the texture pack, so it's just going to be the regular Let's Party Freddy here. More drawing on the wall, more of these broken lamps on the ceiling. Of course, we got all the cameras around the location, which you are able to use thanks to Danny Fox's FNAF add-on. Here we've got the supply closet where you can expect to have a supply shelf with all the tools needed. Once again, it's the same as in the corridor over there. It's got some spare toilet paper, some chemicals for cleaning up, the mop, the trash can, and I went ahead and added in some spare monitors here as well, just as because it's a supply closet room, so we're obviously going to have some spare supplies. Now we're going back to the prize corner here. However, I've made it so you're not able to walk inside the prize corner, just so that animatronics don't get stuck in here, because they would be able to walk through the door as well as the player. So I've gone ahead and blocked off the prize corner completely, but once again, if you'd like to change that, you are more than free to do that. Now I believe the final area of the location is going to be the bathrooms over here, in this corridor right here. So of course we have the gentleman's and we have the ladies' bathroom. I'm gonna go in the gentleman's bathroom because I am a gentleman and I don't want to be weird. Once again, we have all of these functioning sinks right here, which look absolutely amazing. This isn't a functioning mirror. I don't believe there are functioning mirrors for MCPE yet. However, I'm sure that will be something to look forward to in the near future. And of course, in all the bathroom stalls, we have functioning toilets, which of course you can sit on and close the door just so that we're being private here. You guys are staring at me while being on the toilet. What is wrong with you? So anyway, moving out from that bathroom is going to be the exact same in the ladies' bathroom, just on the other side. We have more pinned pieces of paper up on the wall here, more posters, more pizza, and of course, if you might have noticed from the glimpse just hiding in the corner, you might have noticed this lever right here, which I've taken inspiration from Pendrino's realistic FNAF 1 map, where if we go ahead and flick this lever, it's going to open the back room where we are going to find a few cool nods. First of all, we have the Fredbear's Family Diner arcades, where we have the Fredbear and Spring Bonnie arcade right here, which I think are really cool. We've got another spare arcade back there just for the sake of it, and of course we have Golden Freddy Fredbear sitting in the back room here, looking absolutely amazing. I went ahead and kept Golden Freddy here instead of Spring Bonnie just because Fredbear makes more sense being in the FNAF 1 location, as Golden Freddy is hidden in the location, I assume hiding in the back room. So just a secret little room where you can hide whatever in there, your Springlock suit, just in case your hobby is murdering children in a Golden Bonnie suit. You can go ahead and close that off and no one will suspect anything. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for this video. I just want to do a quick little tour of me showing off this location, just so you know what to expect when you download the world for yourself. Once again, the link will be in the description down below in case you are curious and wanted to go check it out for yourself. Now, some of you might be wondering where are the other 3 FNAF maps, because as you know, if you watched the live stream, I made 3 other FNAF maps that I will be making available for download. However, those videos will not be out for a little while. At the time of recording this video, Security Breach is releasing in 2 days, so I wanted to make this video quickly as it was the most popular and most requested FNAF map. So I went ahead and made a tour video of this location. We'll be leaving the link down in the description down below for you to check out. The other locations will be made available later on. However, I want to prioritize the launch of Security Breach over these FNAF maps, so I went ahead and made the most popular map up for download now. Expect the other videos to come out later on, whether it be in a few weeks or a month, as I really want to prioritize the release of Security Breach over these maps. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap it up for today's FNAF 1 map tour. I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video, as I had a ton of fun making this map. Once again, the link will be down in the description down below. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to leave a good like in it. If you are new to the channel, why not keep subscribing? If you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell, make sure to ring so you're notified every time I upload and you don't miss the MCPE content that you enjoy. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.